This morning, a look at medical marijuana and prescribing it for sick children. Medical marijuana is legal in 18 states, including the state of New Jersey. But one family says they're having to jump through hoops when it comes to getting it for their child. 2-year-old Vivian Wilson, you see her here, suffers from epilepsy. She has Dravet syndrome and has severe seizures, up to 10 a day. And her family believes that marijuana could change her life. Both the State Assembly and the Senate passed a bill last month easing restrictions on children so they could get the drug, but Governor Christie has yet to sign the bill. Megan and Brian Wilson are here this morning to talk about their fight in New Jersey to get a drug that they say is legally allowed and should be available to their child. Good to have you both here on this program this morning. I mean, obviously this is controversial because there are plenty of people out there who say, why does a 2-year-old need pot? You know, and so what do you say to them, Megan?
Why does a 2-year-old need benzos and barbiturates? The type of cannabis that Vivian would need to treat her epilepsy is much safer than the pharmaceutical medications she's been on since 4 months old that haven't worked. She's still having seizure after seizure after seizure. And cannabis, you know, which is the form she needs is non-psychoactive, actually is, you know.
So you're not trying to make your child high?
No, not at all.
That's not the goal here. I mean, because I think a lot of people, you know, have a problem, you know, with the pot as a medication versus pot as, you know, what most people think pot is used for.
Right.
So, and are you having trouble trying to get people beyond that?
For the most part, actually, no. I mean, a lot of people who we talk to understand about, you know, the cannabidiol, the CBD, which is the cannabinoid that is non-psychoactive and is helping with epilepsy. But yes, outside in the world of government or
in the world of government,
I think that they don't understand.
Right. So let's talk a little bit about Vivian's health issues. You know, she's 2 years old. She has a patch. We saw the picture on her eye. I mean, she wears that patch because light impacts her, right?
Right.
And she has these seizures.
Right. She's very photosensitive. She's sensitive to patterns, and they cause light and patterns cause myoclonic seizures, and those are the seizures that she has every single day. And so we found that patching her
helps her out. You sent us video showing her seizures, and so this is one of those seizures. And walk us through this. This is, as a mom looking at this is hard to watch.
I know. And this was just about a month and a half ago. So that's not her everyday seizure. That's a generalized tonic-clonic or a grand mal. She has those about every 5 to 10 days. Oh. They're serious seizures. She often experiences paralysis after them for a couple of hours.
It's hard for you, isn't it? It really is. Oh, I'm so sorry. It was hard for me to watch those too. It was really hard. So, you're fighting.
Yeah.
For this, and I'm going to call it a medication for your child, because that's what you want. You want a medication for your child, and what you want is for the governor to give you the okay to get it, right? And that's not been easy for you, right?
No, it hasn't. We've had a lot of sympathy from the New Jersey legislature. They've really pushed a bill in really quickly that would correct some of the problems that were with the original bill. And it's now sitting on the governor's desk, and it's been sitting, and he has till the end of August.
So what's the holdup?
He says he doesn't see a need for this, and he's a non-believer. You know, he just associates with pot, with getting high, and doesn't seem to want to hear about the medical side of things.
But there is medical marijuana available in New Jersey.
Yes and no, sort of.
Okay, explain.
The program exists, but nobody can get it. The whole program has been designed to fail since it was implemented. So part of what this bill is doing is fixing some of those designed to fail components. There are 3 parts of this bill which will benefit Vivian quite a lot, and a lot of the other patients in New Jersey, not just children but everybody, to get access to the types that they need. As we were saying, the non-psychoactive type. A lot of patients have jobs. They want to be able to go to work and not be high and get the medical benefit of the CBD, and they can't get that kind because of the way the program is set up, and this is set to fix that.
You could go to another state to get this, right?
We would have to move.
If we went to that state, we'd have to stay in that state because it's a federal offense to cross state lines.
And we have to leave our family, friends, support, everything behind, possibly our jobs, pick up and start over. You know, she has 4 generations of her family in the state. We've been born and raised New Jersey, born and raised at the shore, you know. We have to leave every single thing we know and love behind. And we have a bill in New Jersey that tells us we don't have to do that.
Right.
We just want it to work.
Right. Are you convinced that this is the answer? That this will get rid of the seizures?
I am.
You are?
I am. I mean, will it, with Dravet syndrome, will it get rid of them 100%? No, maybe just 60, 70, 80%, but what it will give Vivian is a great quality of life. I mean, Vivian can't even go outside in the summer because of the heat and the sun. She could go out, go to the park, just be a kid, you know?
And that's what you want for. Okay, we're going to take a break. I'm going to get you some Kleenex. So we're going to take a break. We're going to be right back. And when we come back, the family's doctor will join us to talk more about medical marijuana and using it to help children. We'll be right back after this.